Are you looking for a job or a work? Have you submitted your resume to a lot of companies but you still not have received any reply at all? Zero interviews? Could it be that there is a need to improve the way that you present your resume to potential employers and recruiters? If that is so, this video is for you. Let me share to all of you the Stand-out Resume Winning Hacks. Now that will help you to apply and get your resume noticed by the recruiters or your potential employers. Watch this video and find out. Hi everyone and welcome to Jamey Iris Empowers, the training and career channel for you. My name is Jamey Iris and I am your career coach. I worked in the Human Resources Department for more than 15 years. Aside from being a learning and development manager, I used to be in charge of the online recruitment for an international company I worked for. Now let me share to you how you can prepare a standout winning resume by the hacks that I am going to share to all of you. As an online recruiter, I was the one in charge when it comes to downloading the CVs, the resume, and screening who among them I will be shortlisting so that they could at least their files will be reviewed by the department heads, and the department heads will tell me will they be scheduled for an interview or not. And then at the same time, I was also in charge in my other company to ensure that I screen, take a look all the internal applicants applying for other departments within the company as part of their development or career growth. Now, I'm the one who actually decide, in coordination, of course, with the leaders, whether the applicant will get an interview or not. Now, the applicant's resume played a very important role or part in telling me whether the applicant has what it takes for the role to be interviewed or not. You know, most of the time, the applicant's submitted resume were poorly prepared. I will discuss the details of what do I mean poorly prepared in my other videos so that at least you can avoid this and ensure that you will be preparing a winning resume. But for the meantime, today we will focus on how can you prepare a standout winning resume through the hacks that I'm going to share to all of you. Now, let us review as we start. What type of resume does a recruiter usually look for to qualify you for an interview? Remember, recruiters are looking for the best fit candidate or applicant for the job vacancy. We are not looking for someone that we will be training, but recruiters usually look for someone who already has the qualification, the experiences, the skills that will definitely match the position that they are actually trying to fill. Now, therefore, it means for you as an applicant, your resume should help tell the recruiter that you are a highly potential candidate that they can actually consider for an interview. How? So that's the big question that we have for today. So let me share to you some of the hacks that you can definitely take into consideration so that you can improve your resume, and at the same time, soon the recruiters will notice your resume. Now, top reminder from me, a resume should only be a summary of your personal information, work experiences, your best skills, your education, and not your life story. So please remember that. What happened in the course of your professional life should be written on your CV and not on a resume. Resume is usually 1 to 2 pages long only. So that's a great tip, everyone, huh? There will be companies who just simply want a resume and they don't need a CV, but there are also companies that they need a CV. What's the difference and similarity between the two? That will be discussed in my other video. But for the meantime, our focus, we will zoom in on the resume that I want you to complete. Now, let's talk about hack number 1. Format and layout. Now, there are different formats of resume. Today, I'll give you a summary of each, and again, I'll be preparing a more detailed discussion about this in my other videos. So, there are 3 types of format and layout. One is the reverse chronological, second is the functional, and then third will be the combination. Let's discuss the first one for initially. Okay, reverse chronological, most common. This is the format that most applicants are using. Now, this is a very practical resume format. List your work experiences and skills in reverse chronological order. It means that the most recent work or job you had should be the one placed on the top of your list of work experiences. So that will be given priority, or what we call the importance on how you will be composing your resume. So please take a look at this example. Now, the second layout or format is called the functional resume. This is also known as a skill-based resume, and it focuses more on the skills rather than your work experiences. Jamey, what will I use? Will it be reverse chronological or functional? So this is my tip for all of you. If you're a fresh graduate, or you only have less work experiences, or you want to apply for a working student job position, then please use the functional resume. Now, the functional resume will, again, just like what I've said, will be highlighting more on your skills. What can you do? What have you done? Maybe you acquired from your internship, or you might have acquired from your work student position. So you can actually include this in your functional resume. Since you have, again, not as much as those who have worked for like a lengthy period of time, so therefore you will have to list down first your accomplishments and skills, like for example in the headings, so that at least you could capture the attention of the recruiters, seeing that, you know, though you might not have that much work experiences, but at least you possess that skills that they need for the job. This resume type may also be a good idea for anyone or any individual or professional who might be changing your career. So it means that, you know, you have certain skills, but you don't have that work experiences for that department that you actually want to work for. So you may also use this functional or skill-based resume. Before I actually discuss the last one, I would want to show you an example of what is a functional resume. Now, last but not the least is, since this is a good combination, so why not join them all together? So the combination of the two formats now will help you focus more both on skills and experiences. Now, these are so good for those who have like vast and like lengthy work experiences already. You can actually now use the combination type of resume. Now, let's talk about hack number 2. Now, what's the list of the header. So these are the must-have information. Number one, your full name. Please include your first and last name, your contact number, your email address. Should be a professional one, everyone, huh? Please avoid like for example, code names or anything that doesn't show that you are professional. For example, beautiful 235. So why use that beautiful235 at gmail.com? Why not use your own name? So it must be your name so that at least they know that this is your professional email address. Location. Now, when we say location, please do not indicate your full address. Now, when I was younger, I didn't know. Like the old format seems like they have to write down all the details, including the complete address. So during those times, online applications was not really that in demand, just like now. But now, because we transitioned because of the technology, for your safety, it's best that at least you just indicate your city and country. And of course, job title. So if you are not career shifting and you are known for this position, then include the job title. I usually do that too, so that it's easy for the employer to see, okay, this is what she does and this is her expertise. Now, double check the information and make sure that all the details in your resume is correct. Otherwise, the employer won't be able to contact you. Now, what should not be included in your resume? Please take note of that. Birth date, you don't really need to include that. Religion, height, and weight. What the employers are actually looking are at least a basic info that will show how professional and the best fit that you are for the position. Now, optional. Now, optional will be photograph. Depends where you are. Now, in Asia, in Southeast Asia, including the photo on your resume is usually a common practice. However, in other countries, such as some parts of Europe as well as in the USA, they actually don't encourage, or it's fine with them if you don't place any picture on your resume. Now, why? In other countries, to avoid discrimination, they just simply, remove or did not include their picture or the photo. So please let us just say professionally sensitive in terms of the area where you are right now. If there's any recruiter in the Philippines who's watching this video right now or in Southeast Asia, please enlighten us, help us. Of course, I would want all the viewers to get the accurate answer and at the same time updated answer from you, a recruiter, so that at least, we could help them at least land a great job. So thank you so much, recruiters, for your help. That is greatly appreciated. Now, on that note, also, we have to take a look at the resume summary. If you will be preparing a summary, everyone, make sure that this is your career summary or objectives. Now, objectives, this is the goal of your resume. So therefore, this is the motivation for getting that position you applied for. This could be 2 to 4 sentences only. Please do not create an essay. This is not actually what it is for. Remember, they would want a concise, clear resume, not a lengthy novel-like resume. So avoid that, please. Now, hack number 3. Hack number 3, it means you have to be very careful in preparing or constructing what we call the resume sections. Now, depends again on the format of the resume, so you can actually create the sections accordingly. Now, I have some examples here. So, 1, list your work experiences and achievements. So these are what we call the header. So part of the header, so job title or position, company name and location, dates employed, and achievements and responsibilities. Now, when it comes to number 2, list your education. Please ensure you have to be consistent. School or university name, years attended or graduated, relevant courses, if any, honors or awards optional, if any only. And last but not the least will be the academic achievements or optional. Now, you may also include on your resume what we call the top skills. Now, it could be this could be a set of hard skills or soft skills. Now, when we say hard skills, these are actually measurable abilities, while soft skills are personal abilities. Now, some other sections that you have to complete aside from this will be additional sections. Now, when you say additional sections, you could add, for example, if it's very relevant to the job, languages that you can speak, if you can speak 2, 3. So please just write it down. And letter B, volunteering experience, again, if any. Then letter C, certificates. And letter D, awards and achievements. And letter E, relevant projects. So with that, everyone, so the summary will be name, summary or objective, contact information, work experiences, education skills, and additional sections. Okay, great. So let's take a look and discuss hack number 4. Proofread your resume. Now, before you submit your resume, go through your resume again, look for typos and formatting. And additional tip from me, if you have a friend, trusted friend, who is also good when it comes to the English language, so that at least when she or he reviews it, they know what areas, our leaders actually need help when it comes to coaching. Number 5, limit your resume up to 2 pages. So we've discussed this already, everyone. So a resume should include your most recent experiences, older jobs and experiences that are more than 15 years should not be included already or should be cut off or minimized so that the employers can focus on the more relevant information. Hack number 6, use simple words and action verbs, such as if you use simple and plain language, you can easily be understood by the employers. Now, but also make sure that you are persuasive. So you may use persuasive verbs such as handled, managed, led, developed, increased, accomplished, leveraged, and a lot of other words that definitely show that you are persuasive and this position is for you. Now, because your resumes can be reviewed by someone who may not be familiar with your specific field. Hack number 7. Everyone, this is a soft skill and requires your action. Be honest. Indicating on your resume anything that is not true will never ever be a good idea. Have confidence in what you actually have to offer because, whatever it is, we believe that, this is something that you really worked hard for. Hack number 8. Font and bullets. Please pick a resume font that's going to help you stand out and not the other way around. Use bullets when listing information. Hack number 9, file format. Now, please make sure that when you submit, before you actually submit your resume, you have to save it in any of this format, PDF or a docx. Please avoid submitting your resume in a JPEG format. Wow, so those are some of the basic tips that you can take into consideration when you are submitting or preparing your resume. I will have separate videos to discuss some of the topics that we discuss here that needs really thorough information and explanation so that I could help you land not only good, but a great job. So with that, everyone, always remember this, your resume is like ushering the recruiters to actually get inside your house. So how will you be preparing it? Prepare it the best that you could. With that, everyone, my name is Jamey Iris, your career coach and global trainer who simply wants to provide this channel for you where I empower and equip you to become the best that you can be. So with that, everyone, have a great day and I'll see you in my other career and training videos. See you, everyone, and thank you.